The Barcelona fans, the Coles. First of all, you might as well just press the iron to your head. The Coles, the curls. My goodness, because ladies and gentlemen, according to some Dutch sources and some mini-miny journalists, Ini-Miny Mo, and also Fabrizio Romano, Bayern Munich are close to Ajax's evaluation. Actually, they're close to agreeing a deal with Ajax for Sergiño Dest. It is a very close deal. We are winning the race versus Barcelona. Well, first of all, they got some fat players, so we would have won that race anyways. But you get what I mean. We're absolutely blowing Barcelona off the park on the pitch. We're doing it in the transfer window. We're doing it in their minds. We live rent-free in Barcelona. We have a giant stadium there with 100,000 capacity, and we fill it up. We live there, man. But seriously, Sergiño Dest coming to Bayern Munich would be an absolutely exciting transfer. I can't wait for some sauce. Another saucy player in that team. It was Leroy Sané, and then we got Alphonso Davies, and then, man, we're getting more and more sauce. Of course, losing Thiago, one of that Brazilian thing, you always lose something cool, sexy first touch, orgasmatic first touch. But with Sergiño Dest, we add some different sauce in. We add some total football, Dutch. Everyone knows I love my Dutch football. That's why I support the Dutch national team in the Euros. But man, we're getting some total football at Bayern. Total football. Come on, let's bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. I can't wait for this, man. Your Twitter games. Of course it is. Nah, but I can't wait. The reason why Dest is so important for me is because finally. Also, he, plays for the U.S. men's national team, so that's always going to sell shirts. He's going to sell, let's be honest. Bayern are doing this for marketing reasons as well. And the thing is with Dest is that, look, you can look at his overall game. He's not really, a perfect product, right? But he is something that can turn into something else. He's someone that can turn into, something extraordinary. I don't know. He has the traits to really be one of the best left backs or right backs in the world. He can actually play left back too, so I'm not wrong there. And he's very good at everything, man. Attacking wise, I don't think there are many right backs you can buy in the world that can influence a side like he can do. He can pretty much attack by himself. I mean, the way our fullbacks tuck in, or not our fullbacks, our wingers tuck in, our fullbacks are going to have to isolate their guy. And Sergiño Dest can take, man. See what Dest did to Davies? Dest been ruining Alphonso Davies. He's going to do it in training. I'm telling you, this guy has some Spider-Man feet. He has a lot of feet. Some saucy feet, man. He looks, some chicken feet, but look, he has some, actually, no, he has muscles there. You can clearly see he has muscles. Dest, then Ricky Puig, well, Puig ain't going anywhere. According to a source coming out of Barca right now, he's not going anywhere, so... if Fabrizio confirms it, then it's official. Well, that's not true because Fabrizio Romano keeps getting stories wrong. Nah, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, it's not like he's perfect, but there are tier 1 journalists coming out of the Netherlands, the L'Orange, not L'Orange, but you get what I mean. Pretty much coming out of the Netherlands saying Bayern Munich are close to agreeing the deal. Barcelona are selling Semedo. They'll probably go for someone like a Max Aarons. So we have a clear path of Sergiño. Well, actually, they're in the race for him. But Dest agreed personal terms with Bayern weeks ago. Actually, for a long time, I think the player wants to join Bayern. I think he visited the Allianz a while back as well before COVID hit. And, hot boy, welcome to the BayernNow Ultras. My goodness, that's a huge addition to the squad. Welcome to the suicides. I mean, not suicide, the Hitman squad. Let's get a W for hot boy. In Ajax, he was the main one, but he would agree. Let me move, because we know what's about to come on my screen now. Let's sign Niklas Stock. If we sign Niklas Stock, we should delete our club. What do you mean, let's sign Niklas Stock? Is this not going to show up? Or are we not going to get the W? Are we just not going to get the message? Okay, I guess that sucks for me. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks for all of us. So, Stock, yeah, he's crap. Look what he did for Hertha versus Duisburg. He was absolutely abysmal. You play too much career mode. My Xbox, hasn't been turned on for 5 months. So there you go. Leave a like on the video, by the way, if Sergiño Dest would excite you. Let's talk a little bit more about Dest. So his defending is his only thing that I can look at in his game and say he needs to improve on that. It's true. He does need to improve his defending. His 1v1, he's great at it. But his positional play, he's only 5'8", but he's not going to win 10 headers, right? He's not that right back. Even Davies doesn't do it like that. Davies is just reliable in the defensive side of his game, but really extraordinary in the attack. I think you're going to have a right back in Sergiño Dest that's not going to give you a rocky defensive performance. He's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, he could definitely be Dwayne, but he doesn't have any rocks about him. You can see it in his game that he's going to be very competent defensively. He's going to keep his cool. He's going to improve, and that's the most important thing. Hopefully Hansi Flick can teach him a thing or two. The thing is about our system is when people think about defending, they think we're Atletico Madrid pushing back, isolated 1v1. We don't do that. When was the last time Alphonso Davies was constantly getting hit 1v1? Even against PSG, it happened twice where he got nutmegged by Angel Di Maria. What did they do with that chance? Nothing. They didn't do anything. So how many times in the game do we actually defend like backs against a wall? That's the type of defending that really matters. But we don't get that type of defending because our defending happens higher up the pitch. Even when we're trying to park the bus and reserve our pressing, we're still pressing. We're still pressing. We're always pressing. We're always pressing. We don't need more center backs. Yeah, sure, he's a center back. Yeah, I know what you mean though. But seriously, I think Dest is so good in terms of just his overall pace, agility, that, you know what, he could just control that right back side by himself if we need him. He's going to be a backup for Pavard. And look, man, my agenda starts again, okay? Move Pavard to center back and Dest to right back. He's the best right back we have. I'm playing. But seriously, Dest is a really young kid. He's going to have a lot to learn, especially at Bayern. And there are certain people saying he has attitude problems. If I was at Ajax, I'd have attitude problems too. I'd want to leave as soon as possible because there's no future. But seriously, I mean, you never like that. If Alba leaves, Pavard could start if Lucas gets injured. That's true. He could start as a center back. Yeah. Now we have another solution there. That's the best thing about having versatility. Dest can also play left back. He can play wing, but I don't want him there. So let's bring him in. The sauce. I don't think people understand what I love about him. Total football coming back to the Allianz. Not that we never played it, but it's coming back. It's coming back to the Allianz. Movement, no positions, man. If I was a manager, I wouldn't have any positions. You just play the style I want you to play. The movement would be crazy, man. I think Bayern right now are the closest team to total football. Like Kimmich sometimes is a center back. Alaba's a midfielder. Goretzka goes to the attacking midfielder. Lewandowski becomes a CDM. Like everyone plays everywhere. Davies sometimes goes to center back or midfield. And then we have Thiago. Goretzka would go out to the... and it's total football. Bring it back. Not that it was here, but bring it back. Okay? Bring it back to Bayern. Total football. Okay? That's why I support this club. Because of a Dutch bald guy. Okay? Bring it back. Bring total football back to Bayern. Bring Robin. Bring him back. Got injured in his first game in the 31st minute. I can't stand this, man. Being a Robin fan really sucks. It's not the best. It's disappointing. I'm thinking he's going to get the call up to the Netherlands national team, win the Euros as a player coach, and then he'll finally have his international trophy. And then it doesn't happen because he just keeps getting injured. But at least he's still the best Eredivisie player. Ezekiel Garay just confirmed it. I mean, I'm sure that's a tier 1 journalist. There's Andrei. Hi, how are you doing? I'm sure he's a tier 1 journalist. I mean, the thing is with news nowadays is that someone's just going to say something random just to be the first one there. So that's pretty much it. I mean, yeah. Man. Ricky Puig, I mean, a lot of you wanted him. The kid wants to stay at Barcelona despite the fact that his manager just said he doesn't have him in his plans. What a weird guy. So he's gonna stay at he's the one that's pushing to stay at Barca. I don't know if that's loyalty or stupidity, because you're not gonna play. Ronald Koeman wouldn't play you, so I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm seriously, I can't wait. There's a lot of exciting content to also come out on the channel, man. We have Dortmund content. We have Bundesliga generality content. I'm excited. This channel is so fun right now. I'm not gonna lie. When Bayern weren't playing, I wanted to quit. I wanted to just take a day off and just relax. You know, not that I needed to or I was burnt out. I just genuinely got lazy sometimes because I was like, Bayern aren't playing. I'm bored. But now we're back. Bayern are playing. Smiles everywhere. The Bundesliga is back. I can finally go back to watching real football. Okay, we can do that again. We can do that. So look, it's fun. It's fun. It's great. And then you have a transfer window, which even excites you even more because you're thinking about the players that we could be signing in different positions. Sergiño Dest, come in, man, come in. And the best thing about it is Barcelona fans are all over his Instagram comments. Come to Barca with the little, little emojis with the dots red and purple. Come to Barca. And then he's going to join Bayern. We should name this Groningen now. Yeah, you're right. Being a Robin fan is the worst, man. It's the worst. Sign Lamte? I mean, no. What do you mean they should? We're signing Sergiño Dest. Dest or nothing. That's what Pep said about Thiago. Hey, I know no one thinks about this, but Sergiño Dest's technical ability, technical elegance, kind of reminds me of Thiago. Yeah. Hey, go watch him. He kind of. That's why I'm so excited. We get a saucy baller. I feel like he's gonna be doing the little pass. We're going to miss that, man. Thiago used to do it with Lewandowski because the technical, Polish technique versus Brazilian tech. Actually, Lewandowski is definitely not from Poland. He's lying. He's from Rio de Janeiro. He's from those streets because his level of technical ability or techers is crazy. Lewandowski's first touch. Look at the touch he did. What was that? That's a Brazilian thing. That's not Polish, okay? That's not Polski. That's none of that. That's not Japonski. That's not Germany ski. That's none of that. But somehow he did it. Okay. To all the Polish viewers, you might want to check his passport and his birth certificate because it's not Polish. He's Brazilian. Lewandowski's Brazilian. Doing Rabonas. Who does that? Who does Rabonas? And actually works. It worked. Crazy, man. But seriously, I'm so excited for Sergiño Dest and his technical elegance, ability, La Croquetas, Cruyff turns, Johan Cruyff. I mean, they better be teaching them everything Johan Cruyff knew about football. They better be teaching that thing at Ajax because that's all they do. Ajax are that's the best thing about getting players from Ajax. Yeah, they usually, even though they don't succeed all the time, but they usually have a great footballing education. And considering how Ajax play their 4-2-3-1, it's similar to how we play, especially in the transition, pressing, and all these other things. We play a little bit like that. So Dest, yeah, I can't wait, man. I think the kid has an ego too, which I kind of like, even though I also hate it. I don't like people with egos, but I kind of like them. I don't like people, but I kind of like people. That's pretty much what I sound like right now. Yeah, he has an ego. Yeah, he has this thing about him. I feel like Dest is going to work really hard, though. I mean, joining Bayern and being at, it's different. Being at Ajax, no disrespect to them, but they're not the club they were. They don't have Rijkaard and, Ronald Koeman. They don't have, even Ajax 2 years ago aren't the same. They changed their squad so much. I mean, I'd want to leave that because it's not sustainable. You get to a Champions League semifinal, I'm thinking to myself, hey, you're the biggest club in the Netherlands. The Netherlands is a great league anyways. Well, not really, but it's still a very top league. Why not try and build off of that and try and get a Champions League every 30 years? But since their golden era with Cruyff and all those players, Ajax aren't the same club. And I feel bad for Ajax fans because they have to watch their club be a feeder club for European giants. No. Thiago hugging Klopp. Come on, man. It didn't look realistic, Samut. It did not. It looked weird. And Thiago didn't seem to enjoy it. So I'm happy about that. I'm very, very happy about that. Um, I'm sure. I'm very happy, man. I can't wait. Nah, but let me know your thoughts. I did a poll a while back, and I think I'll open it again. Did I delete it? Well, we did a poll where we pretty much asked everyone, who would you rather have, Sergiño Dest or who was the other guy? Oh, Max Aarons. I forgot about him. Who? Never heard of him. Apparently, that's the next. Actually, Barcelona and Bayern both want Aarons or Dest. So everyone pretty much at the time voted for Aaron. I know it was a mistake from your part. It was a mistake from my part. It was a mistake because how could we? Yeah, what did we do, man? Yeah, it was a mistake. We did it wrong. Sergino Dest is definitely better than Aarons. 66% of you said Aarons. It was a mistake. You accidentally clicked the wrong button, and I typed his name wrong. That's why you voted for Aarons. You did it wrong. That's what you did. So you definitely did it wrong. These mods. Hey, I'm putting my mods on furlough, man. Like Tottenham did to their, and I'm removing some of you. You're not deleting these bot messages, man. These bot thoughts. I don't need them anymore. Dest is a B-Tech Tyler Adams. Messi is a B-Tech Alphonso Davies. Tyler Adams can play as a right back, but he's a midfielder, so I wouldn't really call him that. But to be fair, no, Dest is better. That's why he starts for the U.S. men's national team at right back. Look at what he did to Davies, man. Look at what he did to my man. Free Alfonso because he's still in Dest's pockets. Free Davies. Look at he did the elastico. Oh my goodness. Dest plays like me. Nah, seriously. This is how I play. I do a lot of tricks. This is what I mean when I say that's why my coach probably didn't want to pick me sometimes because I actually play like this. I tried things that no one wants to try. I did a bicycle kick in the box, almost scored from it. I try things, and people get jealous of that. Coaches get jealous of you trying tricks. That's why I love these Dutch players so much. They're so technically elegant, man. Robin was the same way. Technical elegance. The guy could get past 3 players with one touch. I mean, he was fast, but you get my point. You get my point. You get my point. George, you can replace Thiago. Who's George with a J? Never heard of him. Dest is crap at defending, only good at attacking. No, that's not true. That's actually not true. Well, is it because he's actually good at attacking? No, that Aarons isn't better than Dest. Come on, stop lying to yourselves. He's not better than Dest. Dest is Ajax coached. He knows the way. Nah, come on. First of all, Dest isn't terrible at defending. I think there's this misconception that just because you can actually attack, you have to be bad at defending. Is Alphonso Davies a bad defender? No, he's not. He's not as great at defending as he is at attacking. Dest needs work defending-wise, but he's not crap at it. Look at him versus Hertha Berlin. He's absolutely pocketing people. The thing is, with players like Sergiño Dest, they're going to attack. That's not the... Actually, who the hell cares if you can defend at Bayern or not? We don't really care about defending. What center back in our squad, apart from Lucas and Niklas Süle, actually defend like that? They want to attack. They want to be on the ball. Boateng is a better passer than he is a tackler. You know what I mean? Alba's a better passer than he is a tackler. That's just it. At Bayern, we don't do defenders. We don't do this. We want to score more goals than the opposition. And the way you do that is by attacking. And if Dest is absolutely abysmal at attacking, defending, then that's a problem. But that's what I mean sometimes when I say you need both. So for me, the kid can improve defensively, which he said in an interview. His positional play needs work. Not like he's... You know what I mean? It needs work as in he relies on his quickness, his pace to... the same way Davies does sometimes. He relies on... that's like saying Davies is crap just because he's a better attacker than he is a defender. The modern fullback is different. The modern fullback is different. I think it was Marcelo Bielsa or some other tactician that said nowadays, you need controllers at left back. I know, Andrea Pirlo said it. Right now, Pirlo in his UEFA license little essay, he said right now modern fullbacks need to be overly attacking. They need to provide the width and control one side by themselves. You know how important it is the wide areas are to create chances. So for me, I don't mind that Dest isn't Atletico Madrid, Renan Lodi, left back, defending Juan Fran in his prime. No, I don't need that. I think you just need what you get. I thought Van de Beek would have went to Barca to join De Jong. Well, Real Madrid were closer to him than Barcelona, and Van de Beek, I don't think he would have joined him. But Dest is close. Bayern are close to him. I'm sure all of you were excited. Everyone should be excited for this player. Ajax fans are just, they are. A lot of Ajax fans are saying Dest is crap, but then they're the same ones demanding an astronomical fee for a 19-year-old that's supposedly crap. They're the same ones that are salty. That's what happens. It's like us. When a player leaves you, that's like going up and asking someone out. Hey, you want to go out with me? Let's go on a date. And they say no. And you're like, well, you're ugly anyways. That's pretty much what it is. Dest doesn't want to be at Ajax. He doesn't want to be. He wants to move somewhere else. Barcelona or Bayern or Juventus. I guess he has an ego. Like, I'm better than this club. But he is. Who wants to stay at Ajax? Oh no. I'm going to get one Ajax fan watch that part and just go to the comments and type an entire book for it. But seriously, Ajax is a very developmental club. Even Dortmund aren't like that. Dortmund are at least a little bit competitive in Europe. No, they're not. I'm lying. But you know what I mean. They're a little bit there, a little here or there. Champions League quarterfinal every 10 years. They're there, right? Haven't made a semi-final for 7 years though, but they're there. Ajax have been in the Champions League. They almost got to the final and lost in the last minute. But you get what I mean. Yeah, Ajax, man. Who wants to stay there nowadays? Because peak Ajax, Eredivisie, when it was in its prime, it was great. Ajax do get a lot of money. 80 million for De Jong is an absolute bargain. What is it called when you rob someone? Yeah, it's a robbery. I don't think De Jong was worth 80 million. Yeah, I can't wait for Dest though. I can't wait. You're gonna understand what I mean when I say he's a cultured Eredivisie. He's cultured. Eric Ten Hag is his coach, and we wanted Ten Hag at Bayern. He's cultured. He's a cultured player. In tight spaces, I don't think there's a better right back right now than him. I don't think Kimmich is that, is at his level. His touch, that's what I mean when I say he's a cultured Dutch player. He reminds me of just the Dutch greats, man. You know how Van Persie, I love Robin Van Persie, especially at the World Cup. That connection with Ian Robben up top. Those two were ripping Spain apart, ripping defenses apart. But you saw the culturedness. That's how the Dutch play with Louis van Gaal. I like Louis, but, I think right now I think he should manage the Dutch. Does he want to manage Louis van Gaal? Well, whatever. What you see is what you get with Dutch players. And I can't wait. He's American. He plays for the U.S. men's national team, but, he's Dutch. He grew up in the Netherlands, born in the Netherlands. Only difference is I think his dad is American, so that's but seriously, I can't wait for this. I think a lot of people are going to get excited. It's just the way some certain players play. They just excite you. Philipp Lahm, reminds me, when you watch players like Lahm or just Beckenbauer, I'm not saying that, but they have something about their game that you just like. You just like them as players. And Dest has that touch that I like. I like his touch. Did I just compare Sergiño Dest and Franz Beckenbauer? Damn. Alright, leave a like on the video about that. Let's get to 40 likes. Will Dest be announced this week? Well, it looks close. All these people saying Dest is crap. Why would Ten Hag beg him to stay if he's so crap? Exactly. Why are Ajax fans so desperate to keep him? Because they know they can get 60 million for him in the next 2 years. Because he's that good. Barcelona want him. PSG want him. Juventus want him. The scouts have seen something in him. And Bayern Munich want him. If Bayern want him, then I want him. If Hansi Flick looked at Dest and said, that's a player I want here to be a backup for Pavard, then I want that here, man. Yeah, Dest is really good with playing 1-2s with his winger, and he has like 87% pass completion rate. Well, I don't really care about pass completion rate unless it's for a player like Dest, because he tries a lot of forward passes. His first instinct. That's why I love Dutch players. Another reason. They don't do this whole sideways. They always want to play forward and attack and score goals. And Sergiño Dest, first touch, amazing. Always looking to pass forward and then play 1-2s. And look at how our wingers are. Tucked inside. The 1-2s are going to be crazy. Dest in his overlapping runs with his pace and speed are going to be great. The one thing I would say about him, though, yeah, like I said, his positional play defending. I play CDM. I moved from winger to CDM. The transition was hard. That's because I like defending. I like that aspect of the game. I like defending, but mainly being on the ball. I like being on the ball. I need to be on the ball. And as a winger, you never get that opportunity as much as a midfielder does. So the transition I had to make was the positional play. It's not about, oh, he's here and he's staying here. No, it's about constantly you're making decisions to switch your body language to constantly be, you know what I mean? So sometimes you know what I think people will understand what I mean when you see Dest play, because sometimes he'll rush in, but his body won't be as open to block that's what I mean. So Dest will need to learn that, and that's an easy thing to fix, because I had the exact same problem. I don't anymore. I'm a rock now. I don't think anyone got past me 2 seasons ago when we played. So, and then COVID hit. I won't play again, but with my team. But yeah, I'm a CDM, and no one got past me. Like there were games where I played center back because I like being on the ball. And you know what? That's the positional aspect of the game. Sometimes Dest would be too inside or too outside. He would literally turn inside and then have to run back and chase back. Sometimes as a defender, just close the space down, use your body language, lead him outside, and then just block. And it's a throw in. Now you win the ball easier. This is what I mean. Hopefully someone. I'm smelling cat. Hey, don't judge George Buschenbauer. Don't talk to me, George Buschenbauer. You're talking to George Buschenbauer. I'm a bowler. My goodness, Bayern Munich. You need a Thiago replacement. I play exactly like him. That's why I wear his number on the pitch. Get me in. Sign George. Sign George. Bring George in, because look, I would be the best midfielder we have. Look, I would turn on pressure. I do dangerous things, man. Come on, I'm known for my incredible smart dribbling. Hey, I not make 5 people in a row. I'm telling you, I'm from the streets of Rio de Janeiro. Jorginho from Chelsea. Yeah, that's what I play now. Playing. It's a race we won. I think we won it, Lenny. I think we won it. Or as the Germans would say, we won the race. I think we did. We won the race. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be an interest service, George. I know. Bring me in. Bring me in. I'm so good. Bring me in. But I think we won the race. Bayern are definitely perfect for Dest. And think about it. We have so many amazing coaches. So many. And our fitness team is... I don't know what we did, but where are these injuries? Bayern and injuries? What was that? No, but seriously. Our injuries aren't like that anymore. Coman's even staying fit. I'm kind of confused. I'm confused how Coman's still fit. For a few months, the guy didn't pick up an injury. And I'm not saying but he's staying fit. And, a knock here and there. But where are injuries? Where did they go? We're feeding our players something. And it's not the food you and I eat. It's not the food or drinks you and I drink. It's not that. They're definitely doing something. Goretzka's looking bigger than normal. But seriously, all these videos about Goretzka's body and what he did to it, and it's from these experts that never worked out in their lives. But yeah, is Hansi doing a good job? No, he isn't. Flick never rotates. He didn't abuse the 5 sub rule. We still have 5 subs, by the way. I can't wait for it. I think the 5 subs thing will benefit the Bundesliga and the Champions League, because you get to rotate your entire team. I never thought of that, but it will. It will benefit us in the Champions League, because teams will be... Yeah, that might be crazy, because all these players will be rested before a big Champions League game. You might see it as beneficial. I think it would. As long as Hansi Flick abuses it. He never did. He always just kept the same 11, and then 5 minutes to Musiala, 2 minutes to Cousins. And there were a lot of people saying on the video about Ricky Puig, who will remain at Barcelona, it looks like, because the kid wants to actually stay there at a club that doesn't want him. That's so weird. I mean, if he doesn't play this season and he doesn't break through, he should want to move. His contract ends next year. So my thing is, we would be all over that contract. But what I'm seeing with just everything with Bayern right now is that we will, rotate, and that would benefit us. Bundesliga teams are going to benefit massively because the Premier League only 3 subs. So, yeah, I didn't notice that. Thank you, someone, for actually mentioning the subs thing and Hansi abusing it. Yeah, we're using 5 subs. Bayern voted against it, which is weird because we should be for it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why there are 3 subs. I get maybe because I'm not injury prone. I have never picked up an injury in my life. Well, it was one little knee thing, but it was just, I thought it was a big thing because I couldn't move my knee for like a good day. But then eventually, I don't know, my body is unbreakable. Like seriously, people say, George, I tackle you and I'm hurt. Because I'm skinnier on the outside, but like I actually don't get hurt. Ever. I'm strong, powerful. I'm pretty much eating the exact same food Anna Lewandowski's giving Lewandowski. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why we still have 5 subs. I just thought it was weird, but then now I'm seeing the benefits of it. What teams voted for 5 subs? Because I swear only Bayern, Leipzig, and Gladbach. No, not Gladbach. Even Gladbach would have. What the majority of teams had to vote for it. Bayern voted against it. So I guess every other team was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." That's not a good, unless they think we're gonna go back into a lockdown at some point in December because someone's gonna pick it up. Oh, I guess players could pick up of course, and then that would mean you could use different players. I don't know. That could be it. Yeah, or player bonus. Oh, is that why we voted against? Oh, because we have to give players money for playing them because we have 5 subs. Hey, that's Bayern or Save Money FC, aren't we? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, because if you play Cousins, you have to give him some money for play. It's dumb, isn't it? It's really stupid. You're paying someone to. Wait. Are we? Is that how bonus? I don't get how bonuses work. I've never signed a professional. Actually, I did. I used to play for Bayern. So Dortmund CEO just came out, or sports director Sebastian Kurl. He's our player and he will stay. It was an important statement from the club because we have a responsibility. Still same position by Dortmund. I mean, Dortmund CEO pretty much saying Sancho. He's our player and he will stay. Yeah, hey, that's great for the Bundesliga. I mean, not that I like Sancho to rip us up, but not that he ever did, to be fair. Nah, but it's just cool to watch Sancho. I mean, it's just always cool. Yeah. Yeesh. Save Money FC again. You're right. That's Bayern in a nutshell. We voted against having 5 subs because we wanted to save money. I wonder why we don't ever let contracts run down too. The 50+1 rule is dumb. It's not dumb. The 50+1 rule is very important. I think it's just the restrictions that come with it. Because people in Germany want their team to succeed and compete and win trophies, but at the same time, that's like me wanting to watch the best movie on right now, but not willing to pay for it. If seat tickets were a little bit more expensive in Germany, I presume the teams would get a little bit more money to be able to spend to growing their club, buying better players, and things of that nature. That's just my opinion. I think, yes, it's important for fans to have a say in their club, but not too much of a say to the point where it's disruptive. I wouldn't want Bayern members to be voting against something that could be beneficial for the club in the long term. Maybe not just financially, but also as a brand. Like, for example, if our logo looked crap and our fans voted against changing it, then that wouldn't be a great marketing move for the club because you want your logo to be identifiable with you and as your brand. So, why am I speaking like a genius? Because I am one. Hey, this flew by quick. I don't even know what we talked about in this. I swear, I'm just having fun today. I just enjoy Bayern signing players. We're talking about 5 to 7 million on extras if players reach an amount of matches. Muha. That's crazy. That's definitely crazy. We don't want to spend 7 million extra on Dest. How are we going to spend 7 million extra on paying players we already have? Yeah, I don't know. Corona will cost money, no fans. That's one thing as well with just the 50+1 rule and the whole German, because it's so hard to market. I think it's also a cultural thing in Germany. Not that I know too much about the country, but I think it's definitely true what I'm about to say. They are a very product-centric country, which means they don't focus too much on marketing. I know that because I have, family friends that know people, and also people that, like, their grandparents are German, or their their uncles are I don't know, they're German somehow, right? I know people, right? Older people as well, and I know how they are as people. They're always working hard, like extremely hard, like they're always working hard. So that's one thing I see with the whole German culture and how that affects the Bundesliga, is that they're very product centric. They want to have the best cultural atmosphere. They want to, and that kind of affects, not in a bad way, but it affects the marketing side. When we sign players, if they don't fit the Mia San Mia mentality, they develop amazingly. Just look at Davies, full of confidence. Good point. I wonder if there's like a checklist. Ajax have it with their young players and seeing their development. They literally check up things that you're good at and things you're crap at to see how you would play in that. That's crazy. They do all these crazy things with their academy kids. Do we do that to the players we sign? I swear we do. I think one of the requirements is that you have to speak English. Lucas Hernandez speaks English. Every single one of our players speaks English. I didn't know that. I never thought of that, but they do. Every single Bayern player has to speak English because, of course, we're a continental club. We're going to have interviews with English. So English is important. Yeah, it's something we do. And then another thing is you have to focus on, you can't have a history of certain things, misbehaviors. I don't know. I don't know. Why did we sign Cousins then? I don't know. We're signing some attitude players. I don't know. Leave a like on the video. We're coming towards the end of this. It would be funny if Ajax system has evaluation to which club they are suited to sell. So if they sell to Barcelona, I don't know. I legit think that Schalke will battle. Yeah, they're going to. I think so too. I should have put them in my relegation zone because there's no way they're surviving. Yeah, I can't believe Sancho is genuinely staying at Dortmund. That's going to be so funny. Yeah, United fans are crying. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Why if I was Sancho, I wouldn't go to United. I would want to go to the best club with some of the best players in the world. I would want a different. United is still a project just as much as Dortmund are. They're still a young team. They're not winning stuff. They don't know who their manager's going to be in 5 months. Why would you want to go there? Just stay at Dortmund. Get your second in the Bundesliga. Only lose on away goals in the Champions League knockout round qualifications. Go to the Europa League. Only lose in the semifinals. Dortmund only lose by a goal differential. They only... Oh, man. Such a funny club. Oh, my Dortmund propaganda is going through the roof now. Sancho staying at this crap club when he could... don't worry, I'll be tweeting. Oh, actually, follow my Twitter, man. Before I go, I feel like people don't actually know what my real Twitter is. They don't. Jean464888839 says I'm in. Look, that's on Twitter. Follow the Twitter. Look, that's the Twitter link. Follow it, because I need these followers. I need to look. I tweet a lot, and look, I like it, man. I like tweeting. Just follow the Twitter. If you don't follow the Twitter, it's completely fine. Except we're not friends. But follow. I'm going to tweet everything. Anti-Dortmund tweets are coming. Ooh, they're coming. Oh, they're absolutely loading up. Oh, Sancho's going to stay in the Bundesliga so he can do this again. And it's just going to be a highlight reel of him absolutely crap against Bayern. I have so many anti-Dortmund tweets. I love my propaganda and agenda. I apparently hate Dortmund. I do. I don't hate them. I just don't respect them. So follow the Twitter. United fans are delusional. They are. I'm happy Sancho's staying and making just Dortmund more fun to watch, because I watch Dortmund too. I watch Leipzig. I watch teams that play attractive football. I watch Mönchengladbach a lot too. That's what I mean when I say I consume other teams. I eat other teams. No, I watch other teams to see how they play, and that's why I really really liked how Hansi Flick handled Marco Rose, who's a manager I like a lot. I like Marco Rose. Young, he's like 41. Nagelsmann, I watch Leipzig a lot too. I watch too much Bundesliga. I need to watch other leagues. The only leagues I watch are Bundesliga. Probably takes up 60-70% of my time when it comes to watching games, and then it's like maybe 15% just watching Juventus versus AC Milan, and then watching Barcelona versus Real Madrid for 15% of the times, and then the rest, maybe like 20%, 25%, I'm watching the Premier League. So that's pretty much it. I'm happy Chelsea lost. I mean, I said the exact same thing about Chelsea. It's not that Werner, Havertz are crap players. It's that they don't fit in the same system that's trying to play the same philosophy. If you're trying to play counter-attacking, you don't need to buy Kai Havertz, because he's not a counter-attacking player. He needs to be in a possession-based team that keeps the ball. Chelsea don't do any of those. They don't counter-attack, nor do they are they a possession team. And then you buy Werner. Werner is just disrespecting the Bundesliga. He's a disrespect. And then Timo Werner is a counter-attacking player, except Julian Nagelsmann. I'm telling you, Julian Nagelsmann could turn water into wine. This guy just turned Timo Werner into a good player. He literally played Werner in a team that kept the ball well, Leipzig. Well, not really, but Leipzig was still a counter-attacking, pace. But the way they did it last season, especially, where they actually became a possession-based team, while also keeping some of their things with counter-attacking and making Werner good. Nagelsmann is a genius. Mia San Mia and peace. I'm out. I need to go to Crow Dortmund. Oh, right. Right. Hey, actually, before I go, what did everyone think about the video yesterday? In my car. I want to do more of those, where I just go to random places. Outside. I really want to go outside more. Seriously, legitimately, literally, I want to go outside more. I feel like I stay inside too much. What did everyone think? Just give me fire, yes, no. What were the thoughts on that video? I have to know. Feedback is so important. I read the comments, and you almost got injured again in your go outside. Do from your bath. That's not happening. What are you doing? It could be because of the. You're right. I didn't even actually take my my actual camera. I took my phone, so I didn't think. Yeah, I don't know. So I have to go outside more then. Yeah, I should take my camera next time and make it a little bit better. So hopefully there are more videos coming outside of this room, and that will mean no graphics, but it would just edited. It's fun for me too, to go outside more. What's outside? The air, the trees. Yeah, so okay, more videos outside. Make sure the wind doesn't kill the did it? Well, maybe for 15 seconds when I held it with my hand, but then the rest of the video was fine. But you're right, I will make sure that I covered this with something. But yesterday not yesterday. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday. Yesterday I recorded with my phone, so that's okay. I got you. I'll bring it. Thanks for the feedback. Mia san mia in peace.